Ever wondered if you could film your next project with a Netflix-approved camera without breaking the bank? Today, we're diving into the 3 best affordable Netflix-approved cinema cameras that have earned Netflix's seal of approval. These cameras aren't just budget-friendly. They pack a punch in performance, delivering the kind of cinematic quality that meets the stringent standards of the world's top streaming platform. Whether you're shooting your first indie film or leveling up your content creation game, these cameras could be the game changers you've been searching for. Stick around as we explore each of these powerful tools, breaking down what makes them stand out and which one might be the perfect fit for your next project. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. So now, coming up with number 3, Lumix BGH1. Although the BGH1 is the cheapest camera on Netflix's approved list, some additional costs are unavoidable due to its modular construction and requirement for accessories. You will need an external monitor and a cage rig, at the very least, to use the BGH1 as an A camera on a genuine project. Depending on how you set it up, this might cost $500 to $1,000 or more. Nevertheless, it's a reasonably priced choice. With its unique physical size and exclusive focus on video professionals, the BGH1 is effectively a Lumix GH5 in a different package. A plethora of professional-grade features, such as dual native ISO, internal 4.2.2 recording, SDI output, and remote control capabilities, make the camera incredibly adaptable. It has a micro Four Thirds sensor, which isn't the most popular sensor size, much like every other Lumix GH camera. That being said, a greater variety of lenses can be used with crop sensor cameras, which is why some filmmakers, including myself, like them. Not to add, if you prefer a larger sensor look, speed boosters are always an option. Number 2. Sony FS7. The Sony FS7 II took the place of the original model a long time ago, and Sony's FX portfolio has since rendered the FS7 even less useful. Although they are no longer available for purchase new, you may still find them used for between $2,000 and $4,000, depending on their condition. I was never a big admirer of this camera myself. Not for narrative productions anyway. Even with its robust ergonomics and feature set, the image quality was consistently subpar, particularly in terms of color science and motion performance. However, it might be a cost-effective and valuable choice for certain productions. In contrast to the BGH1, the camera functions well in low light and is simple to use in the field. It doesn't require any additional accessories to function. But even though the FS7 is officially Netflix approved, it's not my choice. For narrative projects, there are just so many more possibilities available that will produce better outcomes. However, it's something to think about for filmmakers that work in the reality, documentary, or lifestyle genres who are looking for a less expensive option to the FX6. Number 1. URSA Mini 4.6K. I have nothing but positive things to say about the URSA Mini 4.6K, after using it to shoot a whole feature film, most of the time. Even though there have been larger and more advanced versions of this camera, URSA Mini Pro, G2, 12K, etc., the original URSA Mini 4.6K is still a very strong and capable cinema camera. However, the camera is limited to the $2,000 to $4,000 price range on the used market, much like the Sony FS7. The camera body has a ton of manual options, is lightweight enough to be used handled without a rig, and produces incredibly beautiful images. Its Super 35mm sensor and EF and PL mount options make it incredibly flexible and compatible with a large range of lenses. It does have several drawbacks, though. For example, it is not as good in low light and sometimes produces fixed pattern noise when underexposed. Overall, though, you get a lot of value for your money. It can also compete with far more costly movie cameras if you know how to get over its problems. Let's now discuss my favorite camera. So that's a wrap of our list. I hope you enjoyed our selection of the best affordable Netflix-approved cinema cameras. If you did, please show your support by giving us a thumbs up and clicking the subscribe button. Additionally, feel free to share in the comments which budget camera you're considering. Let's turn your choice into reality. Thanks for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you in our upcoming videos.